Hi everybody, and welcome to our Big Brother Week 8 first spoiler show, because I have a feeling we'll have one or two more. We have so much Big Brother to talk about on this show with you guys right now, but first let me remind you, if you want to see any of our Big Brother content back, it's going to be over at yourrealityrecaps.com/BB20. You could read Becca's blog, see these past spoiler shows, the cheat sheets. I see people in the chat room already are like, who's nominated, who's on the block? Well, you could be looking at the cheat sheet graphic. It's hidden. It's hidden. It's not like you go to the page and then you get spoiled. You have to click it to see the current house standings. The flashback times were just updated over on the website. So if you missed a moment and want to find it, check out the flashback times over there. Of course, if you still don't have the feeds, and I don't know why you wouldn't, consider getting them from us at yourrealityrecaps.com/feeds. But you guys are here right now watching live on YouNow. And if you aren't, if you are watching this back somewhere after, you should become a fan on YouNow. All subscribers on YouNow this month again entered to win an Orwell if you're a subscriber here on YouNow, and all the #1 fans this month are entered to win our last Big Brother mug. Signed by so many Big Brother players, winners like Josh, Morgan, Wendell from Survivor signed it, Johnny Mac, Big Meat, just... I feel like you guys know all the people who have signed it. That's what all the #1 fans are entered to win. You can, watch our shows live when we do them. You'll get alerted if you become a fan over on YouNow. A lot of people saying, where are the shows? Where are the shows? I do them every night on YouNow. I just don't post them all on the website. Of course, if you want to help support our shows, you can become a patron at yourrealityrecaps.com/patron. You get access to the patron-only group, shows every single week just for patrons, the prize giveaways, and it helps support our shows. As soon as the season is over, we will start our house guest interviews, and that's where all the after shows will be as well. And that's where all the tea comes out. Or maybe you're like Sam and are just very generous and willing to give up your game and give up everything, and you're rich. You can always do a one-time donation at yourrealityrecaps.com/PayPal. Oh my God, you guys. The Big Brother house has been crazy since the show ended last night. It is a level of Here's what you're going to see on this show. You're going to see me lose my mind because I'm very angry, but I don't want to get there yet. I feel like we have to start with what I think is no surprise to anybody: who won HOH? And of course, it was Fessy. Now, why wouldn't it be Fessy? They clearly made the comp different this time. It was so much smaller. Fessy only had to take like 2 big giant steps and he was at the damn end. The cups were the size of the damn pitchers, and the tube was a quarter of the size it normally is. I mean, I don't know why anybody is surprised that this comp only lasted 12 minutes. 12 minutes. And now, if you believe Real Vegas spoilers on Twitter, they're claiming that CBS is pissed, and the, producers are pissed, and the Orwell, those people are pissed. Like, everybody's pissed because this was promoted so heavily that it was going to play out on the feeds, and it only lasted 12 minutes. Or fine, 25 minutes. Either way, it was like over. Didn't even start. Either way, I just feel like stop complaining and enjoy the feeds. You didn't buy the feeds to watch the competition. You bought the feeds to watch the damn feeds. And hopefully you bought them from us. But there was never a question in my mind whether Fessy was winning this HOH. This was a Fessy HOH to, win. It was made for Fessy to win. So many people were like, no, girls win it, smaller people. No, that's a fluke. It's not made for smaller people. It is made for big people. It is a long stride game. And there was barely any slope this time. And he's a football player. I don't understand what football players do, but I think they need to know how to run. Last time I checked. So, whatever. Fessy wins! Fessy wins. We are cheering. We are losing our minds. Let's hear it for the Hive. Oh my God, could our lives be any better? We are finally going to have a week with no twists. I mean, granted, Tyler probably won't get out. He'll use his power app to not get backdoored, but at least we don't have a hacker, and at least our Hive is going to make good moves. I mean, we would think. It's not like they wouldn't, and I would lose my mind. So let's go to the moment where Fessy gets his HOH room. I feel like this is where we need to start our story, is Fessy getting his HOH room and the conversation that he has had with everybody. So let's go ahead and start here. Okay.
I don't think I'm having one-on-ones tonight. I'll probably talk to some of y'all tomorrow.
Great.
Just because this whole game,
yeah,
I feel like I've been a straight-up player. I've told everybody my vote every week.
Sure.
Everybody knows how I get down, how I've been playing the game. And yeah, I'm still here day 58, but...
Side note, Sam thinks you get down with guys. Neither here nor there, but Sam won't let it go. She's convinced that Fessy's gay, but we'll get there.
I've been left on the dark.
In the dark?
More weeks than I have not been. So, I know this game is who can lie, cheat, steal the best.
Do you?
But that's just not how I get down. So, like, being on the opposite side of votes week after week and not knowing who flipped, who did this, like, I don't know if I'm ready to hear all the bull crap, like, from people throwing this person under the bus, saying you should go after this person because they talked crap about you. They said you were their target.
Right.
At this point, I've lost Swaggy, Bailey, Rockstar, Caitlyn, even though that whole debacle, whatever, I was close with her, whatever. I've lost a lot of people in this game, and we're down to 9. So it's like, yeah, I know you got to make certain people happy if you want to work together, go forward, but, like, I've been left in the dark, so I feel like I'm pretty much alone in this game for the most part. So, like, I'm going to do what I feel like is best for my game.
And I don't want to foreshadow anything, but clearly what's going to be best for Fessy's game is to, you know, do what's not the best for Fessy's game.
And tonight I'm going to chill by myself. I'm not going to have no one-on-one. Depending on what time I wake up, if y'all feel comfortable approaching me, trying to talk to me, if y'all want to do that, I'm not saying I'm opposed to that. I'm just saying I'm not having formal one-on-ones and watching y'all come in the room for 10 minutes and throw this person under the bus and just feed me a bunch of bull crap and lies.
Great.
That's how I feel.
Okay.
That being said,
here we go.
Nothing against you, Casey, because you were on the block, and I would have done the same thing, whatever, try to stay. But I just want to know who was the one person to keep Rockstar?
Who indeed?
Scottie? Anybody else?
Okay.
Everybody agrees with Scottie. Because I've been left in the dark. Nobody ever tells me who the flip vote is, who this is. So now that I'm HOH, Scottie's saying he was the one. Nobody else.
Fuck it. It was me.
Oh!
I'll call it a claimant. I already feel like I have the full fucking house against me. I finally fucking did it. Whatever.
You did what?
I voted to keep Rockstar.
Okay. Just 1 second here. That was a great sell, Brett. I mean, what kind of idiot would believe that pitch? What kind of dumbass would literally believe, oh, well, I did it? Alright, fuck it, I did it. Yeah, it was me. Is that believable? Anybody? Yeah, totally me. Okay, let's keep going.
I feel like Casey already felt that way, so sorry, Casey.
I did feel that.
I felt it.
So, I didn't really want to say it in front of everyone, but whatever. I've been honest about my vote the whole time, and this is cool, Scott, if you want to say that, but you also wore a Swaggy C-shirt and voted him out, so that's straight.
And Scottie should say, and you already tried this plan with Rockstar 2 weeks ago, so 3 weeks ago. So why the hell would anybody be believing this right now? Don't know why Scottie didn't say that.
Well, you gotta go. This is cute. You're a bullshit actor.
What the fuck are you talking about? I don't know. All these boats.
You just went like this.
I've always felt I've never been close to Brett, Scott. I have never been close to the kid. And so when I feel him and I feel the energy, I'm never close to him. So you can think whatever the hell you want to think, dude. I'm on the fucking block. Everyone's been acting fake towards me, okay? So it's not easy, dude. So,
When was I fake towards you?
everyone's been weird with me. Everyone's been weird with me.
When?
Okay?
I'm not saying
I'm
everyone. I don't give a
super
fuck
loyal
about
in this game,
everyone.
and everyone knows whichever way I'm voting every single week.
Yeah.
Don't talk about acting. I'm not close with this guy. I am not, and I haven't had
still
good
haven't
vibes
told
with
me
him since the
when I
very
was
beginning.
acting weird towards you.
Everyone's been acting weird with me, Scotty.
I'm waiting to hear when I was acting weird towards you.
You act weird with me all the time, dude. We have our moments. Everyone in here is acting weird with me.
Man, you're having a hard time with specifics.
Cause you're coming at me, dude.
My favorite part so far was KC being like, I don't even know this guy. I mean, what is even his name? I mean, I couldn't even tell you his name. Who is this guy? He's just some guy that just wandered into the HOH room. I don't even know his name. I mean, who could he possibly be? You and me, Scotty, we were thick as thieves. But who is this guy? I don't know.
You have no idea.
So, who do you think?
I haven't been feeling good vibes with Brett. Everyone's been acting weird with me. So that's what I have out there. Everyone has been acting weird with me.
Weird.
The past few days while I'm on the block, you can sit there and smile all you want, dude.
Yeah, this is cute.
But I just want to bring up the fact that was there a conversation where Brett apologized to you about
He
not?
said we were standing up there before, and he looked at me. He said, "I want to talk to you about what happened."
Good, Kate.
So,
Oh.
I did say I want to talk to you about what happened.
Yeah.
Because there was only one vote, and you said
It
that
was
you were
me.
going to keep Rockstar as well. So
I did,
I said I want to talk to you about what happened.
and I would have loved to talk to you about what happened.
You know when you two should talk about what happened? Right now, in front of everybody.
So you don't.
Guess not.
Who's your vibe? Feeling? Who do you
Well,
think?
I have never been close with Brett. I talk to this kid more than I talk to Brett.
Oh, she figured out his
That's how
name.
it literally has been. I come in here playing a loyal ass game. These are just the way this is the way I'm feeling. I can feel body language and all kinds of vibes and shit and good vibes, and that's what I'm feeling. I talk to you way more than I talk to him since day one, and you know that.
Cute.
There's nothing cute about it. There's no need to be, hostile towards each other, guys.
There's no need to be hostile towards each other, guys. Come on now. We're all just playing a game, and hostility is not the answer.
It is what it is. I'm sorry if you're upset about it, Scotty. I genuinely am.
I'm A-okay.
Do you want to say why you're okay?
I know.
I'd never know what the hell's going on, so I was like, maybe y'all can help me figure it out. With that being said,
With that being
I'm gonna go and sleep.
I don't got nothing else to say to y'all. I'm gonna enjoy my night.
thanks for the peace sign, Scotty.
Top 8.
AKA leave.
Sweet, sweet.
Okie doke.
Okay.
Who wants to clean the bathroom with me?
Okay, so at this point, you know, everybody is leaving. Everybody's like, all right, we're going to go back downstairs. And Casey is still losing it. She is still losing it on Scotty. She is still like, I don't know why you come out with me like that, and I don't know what you would do. Well, why do you gotta say that? And I thought that you were the one that was gonna vote for me. And sincerely, I thought you were gonna be the one that votes me. I thought you were gonna be the one, Scotty. You're the one. And don't come at me like that, and don't play me like that. And Scotty's just following her, and he's like, do you want to talk about it now? Do you want to have this conversation? And Casey's like, no, I'm too heated. I'm just too heated. And then meanwhile, like Casey and Angela are in the room together, and Casey's like, are my acting skills the best? Like, I'm such a good actress. I mean, the way that I just stood there and mumbled for 5 minutes and didn't say anything, aren't I a great actress? Yeah, you're a great actress. Compared to Brett literally going, I did the vote. Yeah, I did the vote. Yeah, you seem great compared to that. And why would any of these people believe it? Why would Fessy and Haley believe it? Well, spoiler alert, they believe it. What the fuck is going on with these people? Okay, so wait. So then, like moments after, we have Scottie following after KC and being like, oh, do you want to talk? No, I can't talk now. So then Scottie goes, okay, I'm going to go to Brett. He goes into the kaleidoscopy room, geometry room, and plays Jenga with him. I'm sure you're probably looking for more to this story, like, well, he played Jenga and confronted Brett about why he would say he voted for him, Eric, clearly is what must have happened. No, that did not, is what not happened. They played Jenga and stared at each other. Hello, Scottie, newsflash, you're aware that you're the vote, and this person is framing you, and you're sitting there playing Jenga. Okay, let's just pretend for one tiny hot second that you don't want to talk to Brett right now about this issue. Why are you alone in a room with him when Fessy and Haley could see it when you know you were just praying for the vote? I don't understand what I'm missing. I don't understand. I don't understand what Scottie is doing. So many people are feeling so bad for Scottie, and poor Scottie, this always happens to Scottie. Well, hello, is there any point when Scottie can have some accountability for Scottie's game? Because I don't know what he's doing. And granted, people are like, well, Fessy just said nobody needs to go up there and I want to be alone and I'm not doing any one-on-ones tonight. Great. Maybe that applied to the people that weren't working with him. You should know that you're one of the only 2 people left working with him, so maybe you would want to go up and talk to him. You notice JC went right up there and talked to him, and then JC and Haley are getting wasted on Fessy's wine. Scottie, did you want to celebrate with your alliance like you guys won? They won. You see JC's up there. Maybe you might want to go up there and get in on the conversation. Oh, but no. And I will say, before Fessy got the HOH room, Haley and Scottie did talk, and they kind of briefed each other on everything. Haley firmly believed that Scottie voted to keep Rockstar. Until she started getting wasted with JC, and JC did his magic of throwing Scottie under the bus and making Scottie look bad and being like, clearly it is Brett that did it. Why would it be Scottie? And then saying to Fessy, without Haley, you understand that Scottie is in love with Haley and Scottie wants you out of the picture. If you don't make a move, if you don't go against Scottie, you're going to get screwed. So you need to make this move. You know, JC, brilliant at playing to all of Fessy's insecurities. Brilliant at it. And Scottie just goes to bed. Just goes to bed. And this is where Fessy decides, I want to put up Brett and Scottie. I'm going to put up Brett and Scottie because I don't trust Scottie. And I don't trust Brett. Or because those are the 2 people that I feel I have competition with Haley for. Because what are you doing? I mean, I can't. If you would have told me that Fessy would win HOH and put up Scottie, I would have called you a liar. But he's doing it. It's done. Look, there's a graphic over there that you live people can't see. I've already locked in the nominations. It is Scottie and Brett. It is happening because production has been trying to stall this shit all day in hopes that maybe Fessy is going to come to some realization that this would be the stupidest move for him to make. But no, it's not happening. It's over at 6:30 p.m. and nominations have not happened yet. Lo and behold, if anybody is able to convince Fessy not to put Scottie in the block, bet your sweet ass the feeds will cut instantly and they will go to that nomination ceremony. But no, and that should be a huge thing that they should be paying attention to. That should be a huge thing that people like Haley and Fessy are paying attention to. And look, Haley has tried to talk some sense to Fessy today. She's tried to talk some sense to him. She has been like, I don't know that you're looking at the bigger picture. We clearly can see that Tyler and Angela and Sam and Casey are all working together. So why are we going to make a new enemy out of Brett and Scottie when we already know that those four are working together? But P.S., Haley already put together last night that the six of them are in an alliance. I mean, I don't know what other more clue you needed than all of them dressing the same and wearing hats with sixes on them and it being a six-person alliance and the votes being 5-1. I don't know what more you needed, Haley, as confirmation that these people are not with you. Fessy gave the whole entire speech. I'm not believing any of what you people say. You all came up here all week and blew smoke up Haley's ass, and then you all did what you wanted anyway. So why are you believing the smoke they're blowing up your ass right now? It makes no sense. I literally have no idea what Fessy is doing. Other than yes, JC got in Fessy's head. Of course JC got in Fessy's head. But JC even said this morning, like first thing this morning, he was like, I'm not letting JC fill my head with ridiculous things today. Okay, are you sure? Because it seems like that's exactly what you did. Seems that's exactly what you did. So I don't get it at all. It just makes zero sense for me. So the scene where Scottie is going to now try and talk to Casey, I have here, so we can kind of watch that.
No, not right now.
Okay.
So you want to talk or what?
No, I don't.
No?
No, not right now. Because I'm heated, that's why. And I don't want to talk to you right now.
Bummer.
I really don't. I don't think it would be best for me to talk right now.
Oh.
Well, we'll definitely talk.
That's a bummer.
Bummer. It's a bummer. Here's the thing. Scottie is like trying to be sarcastic. Scottie is like trying to be sarcastic with his like, oh, bummer. Oh, that sucks. He was even in the kitchen, like when Casey was saying to him, you know, I really thought that we were closer. I thought that you were going to keep me. I thought that this is what you were going to do. And Scottie was like, nope, I vote to evict Casey, and spins around in his stool. And I'm like, what? Like, if you're going to confront her and you're going to call her out, then confront her and call her out in front of the people that it matters for you to call her out in front of. It doesn't make any sense. So you would think today would be a better day. Everybody basically, you know, went to sleep. Fessy went to sleep pretty much thinking, I'm locking in with it being Brett and Scottie going on the block. So then I was like, great, I'm waiting for this morning. I want to see the people go up and make their pitches. Of course, Tyler's the first one in the room because he knows how to play the game. And Fessy is basically like, Tyler, you're fine. I'm not going to put you up. I'm a man of my word. 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 I'm not going to put you up. I'm a man of my word. As a man of my word, I wouldn't put you up. And because I am a man of my word, I'm not putting you up. Men of words don't put people up. And what I am, Tyler, is a man of my word, and I will not wordly, manly put you up. He must have said I'm a man of my word 1,000 times. I'm pretty sure he literally used the phrase, I'm a man of my word 1,000 times in the conversation. I mean, I stopped counting track after, the 800th time. He told Tyler it was safe. And then Angela comes strolling in and he said the same thing to Angela. When you could have put me up and I told you if you don't put me up that I would repay the favor. Well, guess what I am, Angela? Did you guess a man of my word? Well, I am a man of my word. So guess what, Angela? You're not going up either. All right, great. And both of them buying it. Followed up by Casey. And guess what he tells Casey? I'm not putting you up. Now, all he wanted out of Tyler was you have to do what I say with the veto. You can win the veto to protect yourself. Go ahead, win the veto. You can protect yourself. Everything will be fine. So you don't have to worry about me backdooring you, but I want you to do what I want with the veto. Oh, I would love to watch this situation play out. There is nothing more that I want at this. I want two things, and they're both horrible. I want to watch the light get crushed out of Fessy's eyes. I want to watch his game crumble in front of him while he struggles to put it back together before he's sent to jury. Go. And I want the same thing for Sam. But we'll get to Sam. It is just so incredibly stupid that once again, Faute, the Hive, are in power. And they literally refuse to believe the people that have been working with them. It is literally easier for this group of dildos to believe the people that are working against them than the people that have been with them. It makes no sense. It doesn't. I am sure an actual dildo could play the game better. I'm sure if you took a dildo, put it on vibrate, slapped it on the table, it would make it to better nominees than what Fessy is doing. Seriously, that is how I feel about it. Let's just pretend for one hot second that Fessy thinks, okay, it is Scottie or it is Brett. I'm not sure. Well, then either one of the two of those people are a vote for your side. So, genius, instead of targeting those two people, why don't you use your power to try and figure out which one it is? Keep those two people safe and use this week to try and get your answer so that you are set up even for the slightest bit of success next week. No, moron, you would rather be blindsided again on Thursday. Haley and Fessy have done nothing. They have done nothing but stayed in bed all day today and finger banged each other. Like, I don't understand what they've done. They're not running scenarios. They're literally just laying in bed together, cuddling all over each other. Hello? Did you want to run any scenario? Did you want to, talk about anything? Did you want to, push through, maybe this could happen? Haley did it. Haley did it for, 3 minutes. And then she was like, I'm out. You can't fix stupid. I'm out. All Haley has to do is go, Fessy, if you put up Scottie, we're done. I'm not working with you in this game. I'm not being your girlfriend. I'm not hanging out with you outside of this house. You're making a huge stupid move by putting up Scottie. You obviously care nothing about our future games. I'm done with you in this game if you put up Scottie. And walk out of the room. And he won't do it. But I know you guys are right. I am wrong. I thought Haley was a much better game player, apparently, than she is. You're right. I was wrong. I thought Haley had this game in perspective and a scope of this game that I was so blown away by her being 21 years old and having such a great pulse on this game. Well, she doesn't. Wrong. I was wrong. Nope. Horrible. Horrible gameplay by Haley. I just don't get it. And, by the way, when there are people strolling up in this room, one by one by one by one, where is Scottie? Scottie was nowhere to be found. Scottie waited a legit 4-5 hours after they've all been up before he even decided to go up to that room and talk. And when I say talk, I'm putting that in air quotes. Because all Scottie did when he went into that room was basically nervously mumble. Oh, so I just walking into rooms, and it's weird because I walk into rooms and then people walk out of rooms. Like, I walk into a room and then people walk out of rooms. Guys, it's really weird. Like, I walk in a room and people walk out of a room, and I'm like, guys, why are you walking out of a room? It's just me, Scottie, your favorite pal, walking into rooms. Haha, it's so much crazy. And oh my God, Sam hates you. Hey, Haley, guess what? Sam hates you. What are you doing? The last time you left off with these two people, you, knowing that you made that vote, were being framed by Brett and anyone who Brett's working with. And what you're leading with when you walk into this room is stumbling moronicness. And by the way, doesn't even really address it. Just long, awkward silences, not really discussing anything, until eventually JC walks in, because of course Tyler was like, Scottie's up there, JC. Well, JC told Tyler, it's Brett and Scottie going up, so JC completely told Tyler the plan, and then Tyler was like, well, Scottie's up there right now, so you best go break that up, which of course JC did. I am so livid at Scottie. Honest to God, I don't know what Scottie is doing. As much as people are like, we feel so bad for Scottie. Look at the way he's getting screwed over by these people that well, he's not doing anything to help his game. Like, at some point, you have to do something to help your game, and you're doing nothing to help your game. So, are they just supposed to, like, telepathically know what you're thinking? Okay, I see people in the chat room. BB Hyde, Kate Blonde, Scottie is in love with Haley. Well, guess what? Haley's not HOH. Hello? There's the dick. The dick is HOH, not the boobs right now. So the boobs aren't protecting you, because the penis is the HOH. And despite what Sam says, he's not gay. So unless you're planning on going up there and giving some hand jobs, really doesn't matter who you're in love with. Because who you're in love with is not the HOH. So I don't know what I'm missing. Scottie, who then went downstairs and laid in bed alone. Like, I don't get it. Like, I can't. I cannot root for these people anymore. Like, I don't care. Now I just want to watch their game. Like, now, you're not going to give me any joy. Like, the Hive is dead. We're not getting any joy out of the Hive. The only joy I am going to get now is to watch the game lives be sucked out of these Hive people. I want to drink your tears. I want to cry river. I just want to see your whole entire game blow up, but I want you to be aware of why your game blew up. So one by one as these people go into the jury, which, let's be real, it will be Scottie next. It will then be followed by Haley and or Fessy, and then just flip for the other one. And I'd say we got about a good 3 weeks before we even see one of level 6 in that damn jury. And that's when I hope all the shit comes out. And I don't even need an episode of what happens in the house. I want to watch the entire hive be with stupid dumb ass looks on their face, like, oh, it was Tyler's plan the whole time to have Brett say that he was the vote and we couldn't piece it together. And I hope they just laugh. I hope they're like, yeah, moron. You actually believed the people that you knew were not working with you because of like every single vote for 6 weeks. And when you finally got someone that was riding with you, that was voting, it literally took 0 effort for you to vote them out. And I hope they cry. I hope they need a pacifier. I hope that Big Brother production just walks in and puts down a package of diapers and go, here you go, you big babies, go into your room and cry. There's extra tissues on your nightstand. Oh, I hope it. I wish it. I dream for it and I need it and I want it and I better get it. The jurors are going to be bitter anyway, says our town. Yeah. I guess they're going to be bitter-ish. I mean, it depends. Bailey is going to be bitter. I have a feeling Rockstar won't be that bitter. I don't see Haley being bitter, but I mean, we'll see. We'll see what happens as the time goes on. What I cannot live without us talking about is what happened today between Sam and Brett. Because this Sam and Brett conversation is a level of like disturbing that I didn't actually know was possible. So I'm gonna play this clip. I actually don't know what the clip is of, but I know it's from Girls Meg on Twitter, and she's amazing if you don't follow her. So let's see what this part of the conversation is about, and then I will fill you in on the whole conversation. So let's watch this. Okay. Doing great. Okay. Sam.
So all of that was like, that was all made up in my head, correct?
The Rockstar stuff?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're not secretly in love with me?
I'm not secretly in love with you, Sam.
You don't think that I'm like this super amazing?
Oh, I think you are super amazing.
Okay. Well, that's kind of disappointing.
Okay, so I'll pause here for a second and say, moments before that, Sam was literally like this. She was like, so, Brett, you know what's crazy? Rockstar told me that you were in love with me. Like, super in love with me. Like, that, like, you were playing this game for me and just not telling me. Like, you were so in love with me that you were playing the game for me and not telling me. And I totally believe, Rockstar, that you are in love with me. And this is perfect because I'm in love with you. And I just want you to know, Brett, that I am in love with you. And please, by the way, don't use against me the fact that I'm in love with you, because I am in love with you. And I just want you to know that a Rockstar told me that, and that is crazy that this is what's happening. And then you noticed there was what? There was like 15 seconds of just dead air where Brett says nothing. And then Sam has to be like, okay, so is that true? So like, did you? Like, are you like in love with me? Because they think that we should be in love with each other. Okay, let's keep going. Oh no, hold on. Hold on. Okay, wait, hold on. Hold on, let me get it back. I hit the wrong button. Hold on. Let me bring it back. So Sam, while I'm getting it, let me go pull it back up. I don't know why my Twitter is so stupid. So while Sam is doing that, she also also was like, made several crazy comments. One of them being, and I quote, "The cameras in the house talk to me. They let me know when people are watching me and when people are around me. So she thinks the cameras talk to her." All right, let's keep going. So here we go. She's gonna be like, "Oh, you in love with me?"
So all of that was like, that was all made up in my head, correct?
The rock star stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're not secretly in love with me.
I'm not secretly in love with you, Sammy.
You don't think that I'm like this super amazing?
Oh, I think you are super amazing.
Okay. Well, that's kind of disappointing.
I told you.
I thought we were about to get married and fall in love just now.
Oh, stop.
Don't touch me.
But, yeah.
I even talked to them about it. Now I'm extremely embarrassed.
Oh, I bet.
No, baby.
I feel so extremely conceited and like, yeah.
I'm embarrassed for you.
Stupid.
Here's the thing for me, is that no matter who it is in this house, it doesn't matter who it is, even if I was interested in them in any way possible, first off, this place is fucking evil.
Evil.
Okay?
I know.
And there's a reason why my last relationship didn't work. Because it was conceived in a place that's fucking evil, and it's called college. Okay? So, I made that mistake once already. I'm not going to let that happen again.
No.
Secondly, as careful as you can be in this place, you just never know what anyone's ulterior motive is.
No.
You know what I mean? It's the same thing like you said, Brett, please don't ever use this, like, to advance your game or anything like that. Like, this is our personal relationship, and you had a vulnerable moment, and you were upset, and we had talked. So, that's why, like, I never want to, like, even if I was interested in in this house, 3 months isn't going to make or break that, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You want to talk later? Talk later.
Talk later.
This year, this is $2.5 million, okay?
Yeah.
Keep in your pants for 100 days.
Yeah.
Tidy up.
Yeah. Okay, so we're good, Sam?
Okay.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So are we good, Sam? So he's basically like, are we good, Sam? Are we good? Like, you would just think the conversation would end there. Like, I felt so bad for Sam. I was embarrassed for Sam. Because she was throwing herself at him. But you would just think that the conversation would end there. And that we'd be done. And that's it. And, oh, nope, sorry, Sam, not in love with you. But, you know, as a game player in this game, I think you're great. And, you know, I don't want that. And boom. Oh, it got worse. It got so much worse. Let's just forget about the fact that she several more times tried to bring it back up. She several more times tried to be like, so Brett, you're really not in love with me? Are you like really not in love with me? Like, why are you not in love with me? Are you really not in love with me? Brett, are you just kidding that you're not in love with me? Okay, so into that. Then we move to, look, I want to make an alliance with you, Brett. I have a career. I don't need much. I don't need much in this life, Brett. I have everything I need. I have my trailer. I have my garden outside my trailer. I have my homespun wind chimes and hand-churned butter. And I have a career, damn it. I mean, I was a hairdresser. And now I'm a welder. But I have a career. So, Brett, what I'm telling you is I'm willing to give up my game for you. I want it to be me and you, final two, and nobody will ever see it coming, Brett. Brett, nobody will ever see our final two coming. And then Brett was like, oh, so kind of like the Mr. and Mrs. Smith thing. And bless her heart, Sam is like, the Mr. and Mrs. Smith thing? What's that? Have you been saying that? Is like that, has that been our secret code? Like, has Mr. and Mrs. Smith been our... I knew you were playing for me, Brett. I totally knew it. Have you been calling us Mr. and Mrs. Smith and not telling me? And he's like, well, no. That was like mine and Rockstar's thing. Are you sure it was your and Rockstar's thing? Was it really not your and my thing? Like, I totally think it was our thing. Like, we were Mr. and Mrs. Smith, right? No. it was actually me and Rockstar thing, so this is awkward. Okay, whatever, I totally get it. It's totally fine. I totally get it. It's totally fine. I totally get it. I totally get it. I totally believe you. You're fine. Let's move on. Because you don't love me, right? You don't love me anymore? And I'm just like, I can't. Okay, so then Sam is like, look, if we're working together, Brett, I'm telling you right now, if we're working together, we have to be honest. We have to be honest with each other if we're working together. So if there is anything that you need to know, like now is when we should bring it up. Like now is when you should talk to me about what you want to know. And if you need to know anything, you ask me and I will be honest with you. I mean, look, I can't tell you other people's secrets. But anything that I have done and said in this game, I will be 100% honest with you if there's anything you need to know. And Brett's like, great. There's not a lot that I'm thinking of. And Sam is like, well, there's something I want to know. And he's like, what? And she's like, what's up with you and Haley? Oh my God. What's up with you and Haley? And he's like, I don't know what you're talking about. And like, literally horns, I think horns, like started growing out of Haley's head. Like her eyes like flipped around like how the Vito one does. And she literally goes, you were in the HOH room with Haley. I saw you. Your head was in her lap. Not like that, but when you got up, you had to fix your shorts. What? Okay, all I'm thinking, like literally all I could think in that moment is you literally know when Sam was the robot and parking herself in corners of rooms. Remember, she always had that damn robot like parked at Tyler and Angela or Fessy and Caitlin or Brett and Rachel. Like, you know, she was locked in some room, legit losing her mind. You literally figured out a way to take a major crazy ass stalker and give her a way to stalk even more. Like, I couldn't believe that Big Brother, like now looking back on the robot, so much more. It creeps me out. Like, it creeps me out. But I have to say, Sam is just pulling this shit. Like, she's like, I know that when you were, like, look, okay, so look, Brett, when I say that we were working together, or like you were working for me and not telling me you were working with me, like, for example, do you remember when we were in the backyard and you were working out and I was talking? I was totally talking because I knew like you could hear everything I was saying. So like we were communicating without communicating because we were both in the backyard together. And Brett was like, I was like working out with the guys. So like I couldn't really hear what you were saying like across the yard. Brett, you're so funny. You're the funniest, Brett. That was totally us filling each other in on our games without filling each other in on our games so that people would not see us talking together. I could not. I don't. Look. Mental illness is not funny. Despite me laughing. As you all know, mental illness is something that I care very much about around here and like to do charity things for and bring awareness to. So I in no means am trying to mock Sam when I say I truly believe that Sam might not be mentally stable enough to play this game. Granted, I'm not a psychologist and apparently she's been being seen by one in the DR. But, like, This is bad. And it's not like a Victoria Derek bad. Like, look, Victoria was in love with Derek and she was willing to throw her game away for Derek, but she wasn't living in this like delusional world of like, the cameras talk to me. When I'm not in the kitchen talking to my spoon, the cameras tell me where people are. Okay, I don't know. Okay. So fine. So Sam is desperately, and I don't mean to use the word desperately lightly. It was the most desperate of all of the desperately's I've ever desperately seen, throwing herself at Brett during this conversation. So one, girl power. So right off the bat, yay for girl power and Sam. So she is just throwing herself nonstop at him. And then trying to make this final two deal. Trying to make this secret alliance final two thing with him that's going to be like locked in stone. All right, at least that's the one fiber that I'm trying to hold on to. And all the shit that Sam is doing right now, what I'm saying to myself is, all right, look, maybe this is some weird ass ploy for her to try and distract Brett and lock him into this final two deal that's gonna be a secret out of like, you made him feel uncomfortable bringing up all this you're in love with him stuff to make it so where he almost feels like, all right, I'll lock into this final two, let's work with each other thing out of feeling bad for you. I mean, look, I'm giving Sam too much credit, but I thought maybe that might be where she was going with this until JC walks in. And JC, now keep in mind that this Sam and Brett conversation had now been going on for 45 minutes. They had been talking about working together and being in love and not being in love and secret alliance and working the house and all this stuff. Now for 45 minutes, JC walks into the room, literally like, hi! And Sam turns to him and goes, guess what? Brett and I are working together. What? What? I don't know. You're all of you in the chat room are looking for an answer. I don't have the answer. JC walks in, hi, and Sam goes, we're working together. What the fuck? What is, why? I don't know. I don't know what to tell any of you. I don't know what is happening in this game. I legit think that Big Brother is like pumping like liquid cocaine. Is that a thing? I don't know why. I can't. And by the way, I agree with all of you that are like, I can't wait to see Brett's retells of this story. Oh God, I cannot wait for Brett's retells of this story. Because Brett's face, when she did that, he was just like, yeah, we're working together. Like, Brett literally must have thought, I don't know what's happening. Like, I legitimately do not know what's happening. So JC finally leaves. Like, JC only stuck around there for like 5 or 10 minutes, long enough for Sam to fill him in on the entire plan of them working together. Oh, and then Sam was like, oh, but by the way, Brett, just so you know. So as if it wasn't bad enough that she just outed their alliance, or, you know, what they were working on alliance, to JC. She then turns to Brett and goes, but Brett, just so you know, I'll always choose JC over you. okay. You'll always choose JC over me. We have the new alliance when we're working with... And, oh yeah, JC was still there. JC was still in the room. And JC's like, oh, of course you'll pick me over you. Anybody would pick you. You're little. You're little and you're deceiving. You look like a little kid. I would love to just like kick you over because I can't. I can't stand... By the way, if you want to know what was the most maddening thing, and I don't know, maybe I'm wrong. Chat room, feel free to yell at me if I'm wrong. But the most infuriating thing over the last 24 hours was any time we were almost going to get somewhere and something was almost going to happen. QJC into the room. I'm here. Who want to make a tamales? Who want to have some fun? Oh, by the way, Haley is trying to have sex with Scottie. You should be careful, Fessy. Any time there was going to be a conversation, there's JC. Wait, by the way, it's great gameplay. Hello, Scottie. You might want to take a note from JC's playbook. At least he understands how to block conversations and push an agenda. What? Okay. Fine. So Sam, now that JC has left and this slow torture has dragged on for so long, Sam is like, all right, Brett, so do we agree that we should, like, do this? We should work together. We can either, like, make it a joke in public so people don't really think we're together, or however you want to play it. And by the way, do you love me? You don't love me? We don't love you. Okay, I'm just checking. But they're going to play this out in public. And Brett's like, yup, seriously, let's do it. And then Sam is like, okay, we're going to make it official. And he's like, how? And she says, pinky promise. If she says pinky promise one more time, I'm going to lose my mind. So there's, Brett and Sam. So, like, I'll be Sam. So I'm Sam now. So, like, like she has their hand and she's like, pinky promising with Brett. And she's like, oh God, Brett. Pink. Pink. All right, maybe that's how it happened in my mind, but that's what she'll be doing later. You legit know. In Sam's mind, that's the way that shit went down. Because for some reason, you also have to make out with your hand after you make a pinky promise. That I don't get it. So they're like making out over the... and by the way, do you not love me, Brett? I just want to make sure. Oh, Brett, by the way. Oh, Brett, one more thing. Brett, one more thing before you go, Brett. Brett, one more thing before you go, Brett. Now that we pinky promised, I feel I need to let you know some of my inner demons. So, neither here nor there, I have night terrors, I shake a lot, and I'm going to need you to hold me. Did you think I was just saying that to be funny? Because I'm not. Oh, no. She let Brett know that she has night terrors, can't sleep well, shakes a lot, and will probably need holding. She needs help. Oh, yeah, and she likes watching Brett sleep. Thank you, Dana K. How could I forget that point? And she likes watching Brett sleep. She went into the full description of how he sleeps to him. Like, oh, when you sleep in the have-not room and you're all cuddled up, like, in the blanket, and the way you kind of tuck yourself in, you're kind of like a little puppy and it's really cute. But you know what my favorite part is? My favorite part is the way you breathe when you're sleeping. Like, when you breathe when you're sleeping, you're like, oh, and it's so adorable when I watch you sleep. I mean, sometimes I think about smothering you with the plastic bags that you would just die right in your bed and I can just cuddle up right next to you and I can hold you and love you and squeeze you and kiss you forever, and you can't fight back because you're not breathing anymore. All right, that part she didn't say, but everything else she said. I can't. So Brett is like, all right, I'm going to leave now because I'm legit scared that you're now clearly watching me sleep. And this is like really weird. So like, I feel like I should just go now. And Sam is like, I didn't mean to, Brett. I didn't mean to make it weird. Brett, I didn't mean to make it weird, Brett. Brett, I'm just telling you, I need you to hold me because, like, Fessy's not gay. And you could just, like, see the look on Brett's face was kind of like, do I do this? Like, should I ask? Like, I feel like I'm halfway to the door and I could probably just leave this ring of hell right now, but she's clearly unstable. Like, maybe I should just address this. So, okay, what do you mean, Sam? What do you mean Fessy is gay? Well, like earlier in the season, I totally thought Fessy was gay. And I totally thought he was lying about being straight. I mean, look at him. He's totally gay. He's a big flaming homo. I mean, he might as well just come in here on a damn rainbow. He basically has gay unicorns that shoot out of his ass. Oh no, that's just JC. Anyway, I'm just saying, I thought he was super gay, so I thought it was okay to cuddle with him all the time. I'm gonna be the biggest cuddler with the biggest gay in the whole entire house. But then it turned out he's totally not gay because I totally see him and Haley making out all the time. Sometimes I like to hide in the bathtub in the HOH room and I can totally look at him and Haley kissing. And it's the best when you watch them kiss. But then I had to think, if he's kissing Haley, how in the hell could he be finger banging with JC? By the way, what's a mouth hug? And Brett is kind of like, okay, so he's not gay. And Sam's like, I know, I'm totally kidding. I know that he's not gay. I'm just trying to let you know why I can't cuddle with him anymore, so I need you to be my special cuddle pal. I need you to be my special cuddle pal. Let's be cuddle pals in our little circle discs together. Because I like watching you sleep from across the room. Like, watching you sleep from across the room is my favorite. But if I could just be, like, in the disc, like, with you, you could, like, breathe on top of me, and that'll be, like, your aura spilling into me as you exhale on top of me. And I just want to feel your hot breath all over me. Okay, she didn't say that out loud. But I really feel like that was her inner... Look, every single thing that I said, Sam said, minus the hiding in the HOH room, is true. I know it would be hard for you to piece together, well, what is he just making... No, it's all happened. Every single thing that I just said actually happened. She just wasn't hiding in the HOH room watching Haley and Fessy make out. But it all happened. I can't. And by the way, does Caitlyn not seem normal now? Everybody who thought Caitlyn was cuckoo crazy, does Caitlyn now seem normal? Because she seems super normal to me now. Like, I'm all on board with the Caitlyn train. In love with Caitlyn. I don't even know what to say anymore. The fact that Fessy is putting up Scottie and Brett makes absolutely no sense to me. 0 sense. The fact that Scottie is not fighting harder for his position in this game makes 0 sense to me. The fact that Haley is not fighting harder for Fessy to realize what is better for their long-term game makes no sense to me. The whole thing makes no sense. And I'm sorry, I feel like I cannot root for these people anymore because of it. I love them as people. As people playing this game, I like the Hive. I like them. I think they're good, decent people. They're just not meant to play this game. I love them as human beings. I think they're great, but they are not meant to play this game. And sitting here and like wanting them to make these moves and hoping that they're going to do the right thing week after week, it's just, I don't know. Destiny says, I love them as people, but they're very stupid. Of course they're very stupid. Advice Animal says, okay, so if you put two people, you know one person voted for you, why put both of them up to make the one that's your ally angry? That's exactly my point. That is exactly what I said earlier. Why, if you know one of them is working with you, why would you target both? You know there's an alliance in the house. You have seen it. The votes have proved it. They dressed together. They literally wrote the alliance name on their hats that you were looking at. I don't know what more you need. Other than, as BB Boston in the chat is saying, it's jealousy. Fessy is not making a game-related move. He is putting up the two people that he feels is the biggest threat to his relationship with Haley. He just wants the people out who are all over Haley. And here's the thing. Sherry Blackberry says, it makes 100% sense to me. Fessy is obsessed with Haley, wants her all to himself, so she's putting up his competition. It's as simple as that. Yes. But here's the thing. Fessy and Haley's relationship is so dysfunctional. It is dysfunctional in a way that, look, I love love. I love love. I am a Disney hopeless romantic at heart, and I always want everything to work out. But those two are a level of dysfunctional that, I'm sorry, is worse than what a Mark and Elena was. Is worse than what Jessica and Cody was, although theirs wasn't that bad. Because they are the couple which is like, does the passive-aggressive comments while saying the most hurtful things that I can to stab you, and then legitimately 2 seconds later laughing and acting like that just didn't happen while doing it again 5 minutes later. It is such a circle of dysfunction, their relationship, whether it's Fessy telling her to put him up because you don't trust me and you don't work me, to Haley being like, you said that you didn't want to talk to me today. I'm sleeping downstairs now. Like, the whole thing is so 21 years old. So, honestly, I give Haley a pass. It is very much, I am 21 years old. It is very much, I'm barely out of high school. This is how people function in relationships. Fessy, hello, you're 27. You should know a little better. I don't know what you're doing. They are both just, like, I give their relationship zero ability to last out of the house. Zero. If you are this dysfunctional making like moves in this game, neither one of you trust each other. You really don't. I think Haley just gives up most of the time. As we saw, she's trying to rationalize with Fessy this morning. Are you really sure this is the best move? And after 2 minutes, she just gives up on the conversation. I don't see their relationship lasting outside of the house. I just don't. He keeps going on and on about all the opportunities that they're going to have as a couple outside of the show. All right, well, great. Let me know how that works out for you. I don't see Fessy getting cast on The Amazing Race. I just don't think that him and Haley were that... They're just not that dynamic of a duo, in my opinion, to be cast on Amazing Race. I don't see Fessy and Haley being pulled over to the challenge. I don't see it happening. So, I mean, good luck, but I don't see it happening. Haley will be all over Tyler when he wins. You think Courtney J? Courtney J thinks that Haley will be all over Tyler when he wins. I think Haley will be all over whoever the winner is, because in that aspect, Haley has a good social game. I think Haley's social game is good on that end. She knows to get in with the HOH. But again, I don't know what she's doing with this HOH at all. If Fessy leaves before Haley, it's over, says Ongnet. If Haley leaves before Fessy, it's over. If Fessy leaves before Haley, it's over. It's over right now. I got news for you. You could have made it a reset week and put Rockstar back in the house. It's still over. You could probably restart the game right now from the beginning with everything that everyone knows. It'd still be over. They can't function as an alliance. They do not work. I don't know what any of those people did in their past lives, but they are all cursed. There's nothing for, they can't work together. It is easier for the Hive or Faute to believe shit that the other side says to them week after week than to believe what is being said amongst them. That's why their alliance sucks and why it's never going to work out. You have level 6. Level 6 is not only great in loyalty, they're all very loyal to each other, and they're loyal to each other without needing the ability to check in every 5 minutes. So they are loyal while being afar, which is great. They don't dissect every single thing that happens. They're very much about, like, moving forward, and they believe each other. When one of them says, no, this happened like this, great. That happened like that. We're not really going to dwell on it. We're going to move on. Let's go. We got to make this happen. I don't know how they all got so lucky to work so well together. I mean, aside from Rachel. I mean, Angela and the Rachel thing, maybe not so much, but ever since Rachel's been out of the picture, their undying loyalty to each other is interesting to me. It's very interesting. You're correct. They never question each other. So it doesn't really make any sense. Michelle G says, I'm ready for them to go at each other, though. Well, buckle up. It's going to be 3 weeks. It's going to be 3 weeks. And by the way, I'm holding out no hope or illusion that when Scottie goes, because if things go as planned, like, let's just say that this is what happens now. So Scottie and Brett are on the block. Let's just say Tyler wins veto so that he does not need to use his power app, or even if Tyler does not win veto and he's going to use the power-up. So there's no way Tyler is going this week, is my first point. All the people that hate Tyler, there's no way Tyler is going this week. He's either winning the veto and he'll probably use the power-up. Now, do I know that for sure? No, but he didn't believe what Haley, we know from his DRs, he didn't believe Haley for 1 second. He was going to use his power-up last week. Had he not won POV, I kind of think the same thing will hold true for this week. I think if he doesn't win this POV, I have a feeling he's going to use his power-up. So either way, Tyler is totally fine for this week. But if Scottie goes, so let's just say Sam goes up as a replacement or whatever. If Scottie goes, I don't think anything's going to change for Haley and Fessy. They're not going to all of a sudden be like, oh, God, gosh, yup, we were blindsided again. I mean, it's been week after week. You just don't care. I've just lost all faith and all hope for anything going well for the Hive or Faute at this point. He can't use the power after POV. He can't use the power after POV. Yes, he can. He has to use it before the ceremony, which would be after POV. He can't use it after the POV ceremony. He can use it after the POV. They need a Team America player or something. That'd be great. That'd be great, Jory. That would be great if that happened, but clearly it's not. How do you think his friends will feel about his power if he uses it? I think JC will be mad he didn't tell him. I think, says L, I think this is going to be one of those things, honestly, where production, if they are protecting Tyler, this will be a production protecting Tyler thing. I have a feeling it will not come across as Tyler has a power app. You are no longer allowed to nominate Tyler. I think the power app thing will come on the screen and it will say a power app has been used. Tyler is no longer allowed to be a replacement nominee. And that's it. And they will allow Tyler to keep his secret. I mean, the thing is, we don't know. We didn't get to see what actually would have happened with Sam's power because she had already told everybody. We didn't get to see how it was playing out with Bailey's power because she already told everybody. So at the end of the day, we really don't know. I would like to believe they would have kept it a secret for everybody. Had Sam not told, had Bailey not told, I'd like to believe it would have been kept a secret. Therefore, it being kept a secret for Tyler will just be normal. But I don't know. If they want some drama, yeah. Make it known that it is Tyler who is the one who had the power up and use it. But I think that, honestly, none of them will care. Angela's willing to give up her game for Tyler. Sam is willing to give up her game for Tyler. And Sam already knows. Tyler already told Sam. So, Brett might care a little bit. What is he going to do? He's not going to be able to do anything. And what is JC going to do? The second Scottie goes, now I think we're going to see JC and Sam being the targets. It'll be JC and Sam targets once Scottie is gone. So horrible move for JC. JC pushing this agenda so hard to get Scottie on the block, to get Scottie out is so stupid. JC was really great when he was trying to make sure that the power balanced each week so that he could kind of stay in the middle and not have to be a target of either side. Now he's not doing that anymore, and he's trying to push all the power to one side, stupidly not realizing you're not even in the alliance. So you're going home, buddy. And the thing is, the Hive, Faute, Scottie, those people would have probably been loyal to JC. If JC was being honest with them like he is with Tyler, they could have actually made something happen. But it won't. It won't. Production didn't show Tyler's goodbye message. They don't want bitter jurors against him. Okay, so I don't know if you saw my tweet at Reality Recaps on Twitter. But I tweeted that out, and I said, are we 100% sure that jurors don't get to see all the messages when they get to Jury House? There were several people that have played Big Brother, from Big Brother Canada to Big Brother US, that all said, yes, we get to see all of the goodbye messages in the jury house. So Alex from last season was one of the people who said, yes, all of us in the jury were shown all of our goodbye messages once we made it to jury. Pre-jury, no, they did not. But what does pre-jury need to see them for? So no, I hear you. I hear all you. It's favoriting Tyler conspiracy theorists out there, but no. No, apparently they get to see them in the jury. Did Tyler say what he was going to say to Rockstar? Did Tyler say what he was going to say to Rockstar? I don't know what you mean. I don't know. If Scottie wins veto, Tyler plays his app and Angela or Casey go up probably. Yes, Michael, I do agree with you. That is what will happen. Here's what I also agree with all of you on. We gotta rippity wrap this show up so that we don't have this 2-hour long show. So, here's the deal. We're going to do more of these shows this whole entire week. I am going to be doing a lot of shows. I will be doing official shows for here, live on You Now for you guys, as well as putting them on YouTube. I will also be doing hangout shows over on You Now for those of you that might want a little Big Brother break. But of course, we still talk Big Brother during our You Now hangout shows as well. So make sure you become a fan over on You Now. Like I said, all you guys that subscribe on You Now, you can watch the shows back instantly. There's over 2,000 of them. You're entered to win an Orwell. #1 fans entered to win the giveaway, and you can see all of our content on our website if you're fine with waiting at yourrealityrecaps.com/BB20. If you want to help support our shows, consider becoming a patron. yourrealityrecaps.com/patron for the access to the patron-only Facebook group, prize giveaways, shows just for patrons, or you can always do a one-time donation at yourrealityrecaps.com/PayPal. We really couldn't do these shows without all of you guys thumbsing up and liking, subscribing on YouTube and on iTunes, leaving a nice review. Those are great free ways to help support our shows if you guys want to do that too. I will see all of you guys back here later tonight on You Now. We'll talk some more Big Brother. We'll hang out a little bit. I'll see you guys tonight on You Now, so make sure that you fan the show. It'll be a late night show, but make sure you become a fan over there. It is free to become a fan, and you get alerted every single time that we go live. I'll see all of you guys all later. Bye for now, everybody. Bye, guys. Bye.